Hey everybody, welcome back to another video here on the Washington Football Maniacs YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. Please consider subscribing if you're liking this channel, if you're liking the content. And for those who have subscribed, make sure that you're hitting that notification bell because you're not always getting notified when these videos come out. With that said, let's get into today's video. So you know who is really shining in the OTAs right now? It's our first round draft pick, Emmanuel Forbes. Forbes, was kind of a head scratcher when we drafted him because, there were a lot of, frankly, there was a lot of other talent probably ahead of him on other people's draft boards that we were like, why are you drafting this guy? I mean, Fred Smoot was just hilariously excited about the drafting of Forbes. Maybe is it because that Forbes came from the same college? I don't know. Is it because that Forbes is an undersized player as well? Because I think that was kind of a knock on Smoot. Maybe I don't know, but so far, Forbes has really been showing out in OTAs. He's really showing us. He's always around the football. I've seen some highlights from OTAs, and I have to say, it really goes back to this thing that, now I'm trying not to compare him to a Hall of Famer and Darrell Green, but I have to say this. Darrell Green was a very small dude compared to probably a lot of corners that you'll see in the league nowadays. But Darrell Green had some speed to him. And Darrell Green, he was always around the football. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to make the big play. And even so, like with Smoot, a lot of times, he was around the football. He would make the plays, and he would talk about it as well. So drafting Forbes, it seemed like a lot of times I think we have to look at this as well. Does it become more of a fit within your system rather than, we're looking at all of the other stuff, the obviously the skill set, the size, the accolades within college, the college they went to, all of the stuff that you hear about them in the media, the sports media and stuff like that as it pertains to their college play. And maybe we get too wrapped up in all of that, and because we get too wrapped up in all of that, then we obviously feel like, well, this guy is going to be a better fit anywhere, and so he's a no-brainer. Why are you picking this guy who obviously he's got some issues, not issues as far as character issues or anything like that, but he's undersized. I think, I'm probably heavier than he is, and I mean I've lost a lot of weight. Come on now, I'm not a heavy person, but I think he was skinnier, lighter. Okay, all right, maybe I do need to lose a few more pounds, but. I mean, the thing is that there were some knocks on Forbes, and there, of course, as it always seems to be, whenever that Washington picks their draft picks, there's always going to be some boo birds out there that's going to be like, why in the world did we pick this guy? There were all these other guys who were on the draft board, and no-brainer picks, and Ron Rivera picks this guy. Well, I mean, so far he's been showing out in OTAs, and so I think it's kind of like what we've been saying with Sam Howell, right? The things that we've seen in Sam Howell have been all positive things, and the things we've seen with Forbes have been a lot of positive things as well. Now, that doesn't say that when we get to preseason and we get to regular season that we're not going to see rookie mistakes and we're not going to see Forbes get burnt from NFL caliber wide receivers. He's going to have some growing pains, certainly. But I think you're going to see a corner who's going to come into his own and who's going to fit in pretty well into an already young secondary, and that's only going to improve the secondary even more. If he can come out and, despite any rookie mistakes, and show that he is a corner that is going to eventually be a ball hawking corner and a shutdown corner on his side, then you've got Benjamin St. Juste on the other side, who I think really played well last year. You're moving Fuller on the inside. If Fuller even, I don't know, maybe he becomes a camp casualty and gets cut. I mean, who knows? We've got some new safeties and things like that. Of course, curl. We've got a lot curl up. So I mean, there's an opportunity that now we have a young and hungry secondary, and we've got this defensive line that we know has traditionally been dominant. Still some question marks at linebacker. I know Jamin Davis really balled out after the start of the season last year. So we've got a defense that really could potentially be a top 5 defense when it's all said and done. But I think Forbes may turn out to be that great pick in the Ron Rivera era. Let me know in the comments section. Ooh, excuse me. Well, I didn't mean to. Thought I was going to break the glass there. Let me know in the comments section what you think about Emmanuel Forbes. I mean, you know what? To me, it's like I want to see what he looks like in a game situation in preseason. Let's see what he's going to look like. Let's see what he's going to look like when the regular season hits. But so far, I'm seeing some really good stuff in OTAs. Okay, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, give it a share, give me a shout out. And I mean, the heavens must really like this video. It's shining the sun rays in. I mean, what more could you like? Take care, folks. I'll see you in the next one.